We all know that routine is an important part of our lives, and when it gets disrupted, it can throw you for a pretty good loop. Well, the same goes when it comes to bedtime. No matter what your age, if you don't get a good night's rest, it can really make for a bad day. So, it makes sense that not enough sleep can really impact your child. We're going to tell you how the entire family can get enough Z's.
The truth about sweeteners. Are artificial sweeteners really bad for you? Is there a safer alternative without having to go back to sugar? We have the answer, plus we offer healthier food substitutions.
So did you have to turn on the heat when you woke up this morning? Colder temps are here, and are you ready is the question. Today we're going to learn how you can make your home more comfortable and efficient.
Leaves are currently falling, and if they're not on your ground, they're probably clogging up your gutters. We have a gutter solution that will keep debris out and you off the ladder.
Jack-o'-lanterns, witches, candy, and more. We'll tell you about an event set to take place this weekend at the Salisbury Zoo that's celebrating everything Halloween.
Never ceases to amaze me. And we're in the kitchen with 9-year-old Morgan Johnson making a frittata and learning how you can help her school receive thousands of dollars and what an appearance on Rachel Ray has to do with it. Delmarva Live starts right now.
Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopper. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D.
And welcome back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Yeah.
And you just got back from Michigan.
Yeah.
So we've all been out of town.
We've all been kind of out of town and back to it. People today are still talking about the game yesterday, the Ravens and the Steelers. Well, not so many Ravens fans are talking about the game because the Steelers actually won. But that's not what we're going to talk about. What we're going to talk about is what happened after the game. Did you see this?
I did not see it, but I heard about it.
Yeah, take a look at this picture. This is actually a screenshot from the actual broadcast. There is a group of players from both teams in a prayer circle.
This
How
is
about
after the
that?
game.
Yeah, this is right after the game. This is after the Steelers beat the Ravens, and they're all holding hands and praying.
Now, we don't know if this is for a particular reason, if this is just something they got together and did.
Something they may do after every game, but it happened to show up on TV. So a lot of people are talking about it and talking about how this is what we need to see more of.
Yes.
Not so much, they're not saying we need more players to pray or anything like that, but just the unity.
Yes.
This is a big rivalry. This is Pittsburgh and Baltimore. So
some
yeah,
good stuff there. That was a great picture.
It is a great picture, and
picture.
it's circulating around on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah. Also, something I wanted to tell you about that actually hits kind of close to home with me. I wish I could be a part of this. The very first 9/11 memorial stair climb in Ocean City to remember the 343 firefighters that died on that day in 2001. Now, the money raised is going to benefit the National Fallen Firefighters Foundation, and those who participate will climb the equivalent of 110 stories, which is what the firefighters did that day in the Twin Towers. Each person is going to carry a picture of one of the fallen firefighters. Now, if you're interested, the stair climb takes place Saturday, the 26th at the Pyramid Condominium on 95th Street. It all starts at 8:30 in the morning, $25 to register, and all that money, of course, is donated. If you'd like to know more, all you have to do is go to delmarvalife.com.
Yeah. Now, speaking of Ocean City, we were just there a couple weeks ago for a show, and so it really struck close to home to hear that a fire damaged the Majestic Hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Take a look at this. This is at 7th Street in the Boardwalk. No one was inside because it was shut down for the winter, but it's always sad to see one of those older hotels, or any hotel for that matter, but the older hotels get lost to fire.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they have a cause or not, if it was electrical or what.
I hadn't heard. We'll have more with the news with the first at 5 on Fox 21, of course WBOC at 6, but that was a shame to see that.
Yeah.
Good news, if you have ever felt cramped on that 4-mile trip of Route 26 between Clarksville and Ocean View, Delaware has finally handed out the job to widen that road to include a center turn lane and wider shoulders with bike paths marked. They've awarded the project to the same contractor who built the Indian River Bridge.
Right.
So we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, they're supposed to start this fall, and they're going to wrap it up by the summer of 2016. So it's going to be, there's been a lot of expansion in that area.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing. Hey, did you hear King Richard was in town? He was actually in Caroline County.
No.
Richard Petty, NASCAR legend, was in Ridgely for the Ridgely Pharmacy and Ice Cream Shop Car and Motorcycle Show. Petty's appearance highlighted the 3rd annual car show, which featured more than 550 pre-registered cars. They even had the original General Lee Dodge Charger there.
Wow.
And the music and activities. Organizers handed out about 400 wristbands to meet Petty, and visitors arrived as early as like 4:30 in the morning. And from what I understand, he sat there and he signed autographs for everyone, got his picture taken with everyone for several hours. So
that's amazing.
yeah, it is
that
amazing.
says a lot about him.
It does, it does.
So here's a question for you. Have you ever had everything just really going great until that one thing falls apart, kind of like this? Now, what fascinates me about this, I mean, I don't know what this piece is that she's playing, but it's absolutely wonderful, and she keeps going.
And she keeps going. That is actually, okay, when I thought it was her hair, it's actually the hair on the bow.
On the bow from the post.
I thought it was her hair falling out. I don't know. Well, still ahead on Delmarva Life. If you have kids, you've probably been there. I know I have. The bedtime battle night after night. It's time to go to bed, but they won't stay. Coming up, a good reason to stand your ground in this fight.
The battle to stay slim can have you choosing artificial sweeteners over sugar, but most, of course, are made with chemicals. Could you be doing yourself more harm than good? We're going to find out, plus learn more about natural alternatives.
And are there times when you just can't get warm enough no matter how high you set the thermostat? Before you shell out thousands of dollars for a new furnace, there's something else you need to consider. How to find out if the problem is not with your furnace, but the duct system.
Maybe you've got a problem with your gutters being full of leaves. We're going to find out how you can make life much easier and never have to worry about cleaning out your gutters again.
And later, is this lady the next Rachel Ray? Could be. And she wants to prove she has what it takes in the kitchen. Today, little Morgan Johnson is in our kitchen with a tasty fresh egg frittata recipe. Delmarva Life, we'll be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.